It's at roughly about 3 minutes, 2 to 3 minutes long on YouTube.
Yeah. All right. So let me show you how we do it. This is not the only way to do it, but this is one of the ways. The main thing that you're doing when you're writing a script is you have to think about it not just as a copywriter, but also as a director because it's a visual medium and there's going to be more going on than just the speaker talking on the screen. And so the quality of your video script is going to be based on how well you can lead the video editors and explain to them what you're looking for. And there's a post in the Copy Skills community, which you're a member of, so you can have access to it. It's called On Writing Videos, Copywriter plus Director. You can just go ahead and do a search for that. And the main idea behind this is you want to communicate to the video editor on the different visual elements that are going on. So here's an example. I basically copy pasted a post from Nick Verge, who is a VSL copywriter, or that's where he made a lot of his got a lot of his results. And the way he does it is, and he learned it from Ron Lynch, who is the guy who has sold like an ad man who sold like $1 billion worth of products. And so what he's doing is he's giving a guide to the editors on the different visual elements that are at play. So text on screen, direct to camera plus graphics, direct to camera, animation, and you can also do one that's like B-roll, right? And then for every segment of copy, you're going to also include a visual as well. What you expect the visual to be like. You can also, if you want to be a little bit more instructive, you can specify what types of visuals that you want to go on the page. But for the most part, it's best to leave it to the editor to do that because the editor has much more experience than you on what sort of visuals that will look good in the edit, right? So you've got, a passage of like 1 or 2 lines of copy and then a visual that goes with it, right? And so that's how you would write it. So in the Google Doc, you would create a 2-column table, with however many rows, and then you would just write your video script in there, and then include the visual that goes along with it in the other column. So a 3-minute video is approximately 300 to 500 words. Probably 300 words depending on how fast they talk. Some people talk a little bit slower, so that'll be 300 words. Some people talk a little bit faster, and that might be 500 words. So in between that amount. And then every 3 to 5 seconds, you need a new sort of visual cue on the screen. And so every 3 to 5 seconds will be every like 1 to 2 sentences, right? And so that's basically the number of visuals that you would need to happen on the screen for this 3-minute video. So if it's a 3-minute with video, you're gonna have 36 to 40 different cuts or edits with different like scenes, if you will, for the video. And so that's basically what you want to do. If you do it that way, you don't have to have perfect copy, right? You can have halfway decent copy and you'll still get results because not only will you still get results, but you will also have a much better response from the client because the client is able to see, okay, this guy, he's a professional. He knows what he's doing. He knows, what the editors are looking for. And also it's much easier for you to get your copy approved as well. So I hope that answers your question.